Well, it says we're live, but nobody registering yet. There we go. Look at that. Handsome looking fella. How's everybody this wonderful day? We're into a snowstorm of up to 10 inches. It's Canada. What do you expect? But it seems like we're having more and more and more of these storms. I got a message actually. Darren from Thorhaven is literally 25 minutes from my house right now. I can't get to him and he can't get to me. The highways are horrible. And everything's being canceled tonight. Our meeting was canceled tonight. Kyle's staying in Ottawa because they've shut down their parade night. So it's pretty nasty out there. Started snowing, I don't know, not too early this morning, but started snowing, and I don't know, probably about 6 inches snow down already. And Lila, it's probably coming off of your Great Lakes. But anyways, what else did I know what I wanted to do. I'm seeing more and more and more people talking about shortages. And yep, it affected me this week. We're getting ready to go on a trip out of country. Right now, I don't have enough medication. They can't get it to me. They're on a shortage. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do. I just got a message here about an hour and a half ago that one of my meds that I'm on, they can't find. They're short. I probably have enough, but if we get delayed, I would be without my meds. And of course, it's my pain meds. But I was able to go out and get a fresh bottle of Advil Tylenol, which would get me through if need be. But I tell you what, it's getting scary. I'm seeing down in the States shortage of eggs. It doesn't affect me. But the last couple times that I've been to the store, it went from the cooler of eggs always being full right to the top to maybe 2 or 3 different brands. That's it. That's all. I don't know, folks. I'm not saying this to scare people. I'm just saying, if you're like myself and you rely on, could I get through without my meds? Yeah, I'd have zero quality of life. I would literally be laying in bed. But it is what it is. We'll make it work. Wow, there's Bautissimo coming out of the gate. He woke up. And sorry about the picture sound. It's probably not going to be the same. I had to use my iPad. After I showed Danny earlier, I threw it. But Hank decided that he wanted to have a little snack of a power cord for my laptop. Needless to say, I forget what the replacement is, but it's out for delivery today. I'm not thinking I'm going to see it today. The only thing I've seen going up and down our road is the plow. But let's just say hello to everybody, and then I've got a few friends that are waiting to come up. There's Cindy Terje, Lila, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, Janet, Homestead Where You Are, Charles, Fallen Arkansas Veterans, of course, my little sister, Danny. She'll be around later. And keep the people of the South in your prayers, Chuck and Danny. I've been watching the Storm Chasers running around Alabama, and that hopefully doesn't turn into anything. But hopefully it's over and done with by next week. Next week at this time, I will be on an aeroplane headed to see Jesse and Lisa. I'll be within 2.5 hours of seeing Jesse and Lisa, and I'm not sure what time Danny's going to arrive, but could be within a week and 3 hours. I could be with some friends that I've known quite a while, and starting to get super excited. And it's funny. We're watching videos on things to do and what not to do and what to say and what not to say. And tell you what, that's a full-time job trying to keep yourself safe in New Orleans. New Orleans. That's the way you say it, apparently. I'm just going to say I'm local. Go away. See that girl back there in the dark hair? Bug her. Yep. And then we've got, there's Miss Ann. How are you, Miss Ann? And we got Uncle Jesse. And I know Aunt Lisa's around here somewhere. She's probably either in the shipping department or the baking house, one of the two. G'day, Tracy T-Hand 141. I don't know, all your you between Tracy, you and Lila and everybody else, y'all got to keep this white stuff down south, because I don't want it. I really, really, really don't want it. There's Mr. Chut. Paul and I are getting lunch. Well, hopefully you guys are staying safe down there. I don't know if you're in the line of these storms or what, but you're just a little fellow there, Mr. Chuck. You better make sure that a gale force wind don't pick you up from behind. Now, if you had Jesse or I with you, you'd have solid ground. Who else have we got here? Old Man King Homestead. G'day, Peter. And whoa, Bautissimo going crazy. Well, that's okay. He probably wants his pay, but I'm not paying him. Oh my goodness, there's working with Wally. G'day, Wally. Hopefully you and Jen are doing okay. I know we haven't talked since you guys had to head west. I was out driving around whenever I saw that you were back feeding yesterday. I will try to get with you guys next Wednesday before we take off for New Orleans. And thanks, Miss Ann. There's Jamie. And there's Thorhaven. Fella comes out of the bush and look what he brings. Nice guy. You're supposed to keep this stuff in the bush, Darren. Enough of that. So, literally, Darren is 25 minutes from my house. The back of the hotel that he's in right now backs onto the Costco that I go to all the time. Little Ridge Farm. G'day, g'day. How are you, Mark? Let's see here. Adventures with Jamie. G'day, Jamie. How are you? And my goodness, look at me go. G'day, D. And Pixel Check. G'day, g'day. How are you? Look at that. Oh, there's Cindy Brown. Hi, all. On phone, can't tag. That's all right. You're still here. And that is the main thing. Hunting and stuff with J&J. G'day. How are you? Well, I guess I could bring up my two sidekicks. I have a mail call to do, but one just happens to be from Jesse and Lisa, so they might as well be up here. And let me bring Danny up. Boop. There's my sidekickies.
You can just do the mail call with Jesse since it's his mail if you want.
Nah, it's all good.
I want to see what you got on the big screen anyway.
Okay, well, we can go back to the big screen then. If you don't want to be here, then you go away.
I mean, I do want to be quick. Look, I just want to say off. I know I put on my community tab that it was storming, and it really was. Contrary to this bright light that you see coming through the window, there was tornadoes earlier. I promise.
Apparently, they're still calling for it till later tonight. What is it? That Reed fella that he's going around right now, and yeah. Oh, I know. Here, you talk to them for a sec, Danny. I gotta go get a book.
Hey, Miss Ann. Yeah, that's right, Jesse. You can't say nothing. I'm the one that's supposed to talk. Hello, everybody. Good day. French fries and gravy, eh? Oh, that's not what he told me to say.
French fries and gravy? Nah, you gotta add some cheese curds to make it put in.
Oh man, cheese curds. Aw.
Best cheese curds are halfway between. What?
I was saying, hey, Mama, she's in here.
Oh, there she
My
is.
mom's in here.
Hi, Jamie. Tornadoes today, snow flurries tomorrow. Jesse, you're muted.
I was muted because I didn't want to accidentally say something over Danny.
Oh.
Because you told her to talk.
You told her to talk to everybody, not me. So I want to make sure.
So I got two different packages from Jesse and Lisa. One was a Christmas gift that I had to share with Debbie, and it was the monster cookies.
And full disclosure, those boxes have been there since before Christmas, probably since Thanksgiving.
Look at the camera.
Oh, okay. That camera, not this camera. That camera. They've been there since Thanksgiving.
But
just saying.
Thanksgiving. Easy. It was a week before Christmas.
The monster cookies. So.
But anyways,
Thanksgiving. Just saying. Now, Danny would never let a box from us stay at the post office for 2 months. Never.
Danny doesn't have to deal with freezing rain and snow like this.
Darren from Thor Haven would never let a box be left at the post office like that. Abandoned. They put it in the abandoned section. They had to go find it when he went to go pick it up.
No, that was this.
He took his glasses off. Stuff's getting real, guys.
I know. So anyways, and then the next box, I don't know who it was, but they got me a little the perfect guide to thinking like a dog. And
Because you got
there's some really good things in here. I've had it on my
That's cool.
like, oh, it's awesome. I've had it sitting over in my chair, and if I don't like what's on TV, I sit here and read through the book, and then the magic bullet that I was given, the recipes.
two giveaways ago.
No, it was the last giveaway.
No, it was one
I
before
think
that.
It was one in December.
Exactly.
It's okay. You got it. No biggie. But the dog one, if you've heard of us on our last live, we were talking about this store Ollie's.
Yeah.
That's where we found the dog one. And
Oh, cool.
It was you because it looks like Hank on the front.
Yep.
It does. It really does. But it's like it goes through like from little Shih Tzus right through to big dogs, and I find it very, very informative. And then I've got a whole bunch of gourmet burger rub.
You said it, D, over at Homestead Wood, D.
Coffee rub. What? The cookies, maybe growing hair. No, they're just a little stale. I put them in the freezer. I guarantee they'll be gone by the time I get home from my trip.
Just warm them up in the microwave a bit.
Hey, they're not blue. And if they are,
or green.
Yeah, if they are, that's just extra. That's free penicillin. Remember what I said about earlier about shortage on medication? Be careful.
There you go.
Yuck.
So gourmet smoky mesquite. And I tell you what, that smells real good. And gourmet steak and chop. These will not go to waste. I do. Yeah, exactly. And Miss Lisa might have put in a bag of beaver nuggets, but they didn't make the mail call.
Same with the first book, the bullet book, I think.
The what? Sorry.
It came with one of them.
Yeah, it was a silver bullet book.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I forget who even donated this one to me.
I can tell you.
Because I had won the chicken one and then gave it away.
At least I can tell you.
Yeah, I forget who donated it to me, but if you're in here, thank you.
It may have been, I don't know who, Cindy Brown maybe, or
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all good, D.
That was two giveaways ago. I can't remember that far back, Dan, Scott.
Oh,
Cora Phelps
was the book.
Yeah, because remember all that help you gave her, she was indebted to you.
The nuggets came with that one. With that.
Oh, okay.
So thank you, Cora, if she's in here. Don't think she's in.
I haven't seen Cora yet today.
Yeah.
And Lila, can we hear in the States?
What she's saying is, can we get you some medications from our location if you need some?
No,
I mean
it's my morphine that's on. It's my heavy hitter.
Morphine? Oh, that's nothing. I know about
it. Lots of those.
That's nothing bad. I thought you were going to give something serious like cocaine or barbiturates or
morphine's serious.
Crack.
He carries around in the bag in the IV.
No, I got lots of
rolls it around.
Yeah, meth.
A big deal.
But they do have an idea, and I got to call my doctor here shortly, and just have them. They have a way around it. But I tell you what, because they're opioids and all that stuff, try to get across the border. I've got to have like special notes, and what a pain. And the other thing I have,
no pun intended, folks.
What's up?
What a pain.
No pun intended, folks.
So the spices.
Yeah.
Those you swapped with Feathered Friends because you won the backyard chicken book, and they won spices, so you guys swapped there.
Yes.
Feathered
and
did, yeah.
And yes, the this is the culprit of the border man having a meltdown. This pen right here from Glenda and Mr. Grace and
Yeah, I
Fire.
remember that.
Did you get the
So-
original one?
What's that?
Did they find? Didn't she send you another one, or was that the only
Nope.
one?
This is the one they sent.
Oh, that was the one they couldn't.
They finally
at
found it,
first.
found it.
Yeah, they finally found it because she put it under Rambling with the Brooms without
Your name?
without a phone number.
Oh,
Ah,
So, but the little girl that works at the UPS store knows my YouTube channel. So shout out to the UPS or to the UPS store girl if you're watching or going back to watch. Thank you. Yeah, so she actually, whenever she was looking for my 2 packages that went missing, she found 3 packages from 2020 that were lost.
wow.
Yeah. So, great. Yes, you pay a little bit more, but the service that they offer is, how many people are going to go through their entire inventory looking for 2 things that weren't their issue?
well, wouldn't you agree that they shouldn't have been lost to begin with?
Well, they should have flagged it.
Yeah.
They should have flagged it that there was no phone number or name and put it in the lost and found.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Hey Al, and I did see Tom. Tom, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, Jody, packages from 2020. But again, thank you to Mr. Grayson Fire.
Yeah. Hopefully there weren't any food.
He is he's a disabled vet.
Yeah.
With limited sight, and he all hand makes these. And Jesse's got a beautiful one.
Yeah.
That's the
And they're all handmade. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He never uses his feet. They're all handmade. That says a lot.
that's true.
Yeah.
So this here, I'm going to use that pen for counsel. So I told Glenda if they ever log on and see me writing in counsel, it'll be with Mr. Grayson Fire's pen. And well, I had bought a shirt from Gentry and Sons Trucking. Since I've purchased my shirt, their business is burnt down. Tim is an amazing man, and they've grown their business from nothing. They were just, and they have commercial insurance, but they think they might get an 1/8 of what they lost. They lost 8 trucks, their entire shop. So you know how many tools they have? 6 mechanics. You know how many tools 6 mechanics have. And it's a sad thing. So if you guys can go over and even just sub and watch some videos, it helps them out. I bought a shirt, just trying to, they have a GoFundMe going. And he's not one, he's one like a lot of us that like to give, they don't like to receive. Just before Christmas, a gentleman was about to lose his big truck. Tim purchased it and kept him on to drive the truck.
Wow.
Just so that a single dad of 3 children could have a Christmas with his children. This man just keeps doing stuff like this. And I know you've got to kind of be, into the trucking genre but just to see the family and, great man.
What's
And
his name again, Scott?
Gentry and Sons Trucking.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Tim and Ashley are absolutely amazing, amazing folk. And their 10-year-old son, instead of going out and buying video games, he purchased his first big truck and has somebody driving for him right now. 10 years
Oh,
old.
wow.
10 friggin' years old, and he owns a truck and it's out working, making money right now. How many 10-year-olds do that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Right?
You know?
That's called work ethic.
You had a couple of people come in, Scott. Tasha, Art and Adventure with Tasha, Brenda, Redbird Farm, Coastal Water, Paul Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Honeyman. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's
Um,
just Paul.
Paul. And then,
And who else?
yeah,
I did see, Brenda Redbird.
Cindy also. Yeah, I said Brenda at Redbird Farm.
Oh, okay.
And then Jody
And then-
Young is in here.
Then there's Al. Al's in here now too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brenda. Look.
Yeah, Brenda. What? Oh,
my
yeah.
Shirt.
And-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Tom Proudfit.
Yes.
Now you can send her that $20 you promised her for wearing the shirt.
I was going to say that's if you want, Brenda, you can just send it to me. I'm not going to say no. And, I'll give her $1 or buy her a cup of coffee in New Orleans.
No,
Seems like a deal to me.
no, a beignet. No coffee.
Yeah, she's a beignet person, not a.
I don't think you're going to get a beignet for $1.
I don't think so either.
That wasn't on the list of options, Lisa.
Well, see, but she missed that because she said, well, it's $20. Yeah, but I only offered her $1.
And he's probably going to get the coffee from the hotel where they give it to you complimentary.
Yeah.
I know you, Scott.
Guilty as charged. Exactly.
Big Al from
Hi, Paul.
Newfoundland's in here.
Big Al from the Newfie Big Al, yeah. I've been drinking too much coffee here. Yeah, well, Darren, the LCBO store is only 2 blocks away.
Yeah, but his coffee's a little bit spiked.
No, he's in a hotel. He's in a hotel close to me right here.
It doesn't
I doubt
matter.
if he's got some.
He's got that pocket thing, and it goes in the back of his pocket. You know that
Oh,
he's got that spiked coffee. It's
I
little bit stronger than caffeine.
yeah.
Or we'll call it the pocket caffeine.
Yeah, exactly. G'day, Z.
Oh, see,
Pocket
Paul.
punch.
Lisa is a woman of class, bro.
Hey, Judy May.
Paul.
I don't remember anybody asking Paul.
Yeah.
opinion.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I like his opinion.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, Paul Honeyman, are you going to be coming to the States in May to go to that Mid America meetup? Everybody wants to know.
G'day, Matt.
Lila wants to know. Redbird wants to know. Lazy Days wants to know. MT wants to know. There's a bunch of people want to know if Paul Honeyman's going to make it to that Mid America meetup.
And if you are planning on going, folks, you might want to get yourself booked into a hotel or Airbnb
Yeah, they're going quick.
fast as you can.
They're going quick. And there's I want to say 40 or 45 committed already channels. And there's a bunch of people that don't have channels that have committed. So just regular people that are subscribers.
Yeah. G'day, Coastal. Thanks, Al, for dropping the links.
Sorry,
Hey,
Paul.
Judy May.
There.
Oh, come on, Paul. What do we got to do to get you there?
Well, we all got to have a moderator, right? When everybody goes live.
That's true. Paul's going to be busy.
Everybody's going to go live at the same time.
Everybody's gonna be, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Yeah. Hey, Brooklyn's honeybees. How are you?
Well, Big Matt's in there.
And Cindy
Cindy's
Brown's
gonna
going to try.
That's perfect, Cindy.
Come along.
And like I said, I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the distance, if Mike's even checked to see what the longest distance is so far. But right now we know that the Vineyard Farmhouse is from New York, and he's going to be there.
Yeah. and he's about 100 miles south of me.
Okay, so if you were to go, Scott, on a long drive, you would be the longest right now.
2-day drive.
Pulse. Just as well, Jesse. I can't yank my hair out then.
That's okay, but you can slap that head like the 3 stages. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
But yeah, so it a week and 2 hours will, well, I guess 3 hours. A week and 3 hours will
Who's
be
counting?
But who's counting? Next week it'll be down to the minute, probably.
So I was going to ask you, Scott, can you use any of this for pain? It's called naproxen.
It's too hard on
You can't use
The
that.
stomach.
no.
This is
It's an NSAID, but
220 milligrams
Yeah, no.
each.
All that is it's a boosted Advil.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's a boosted Advil is all it is. So it's not a big deal. What I'm hoping is that she'll prescribe me, instead of like taking 2 pills in the morning and at night, he does have some that I just have to take 1. So
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's pain meds or something we can help you with when you get to the States, let us know.
yeah, no, these are my big ones that,
Yeah.
you know, the rest I'm got no problem, but it's the other, it's my big long acting that, like, I've got tons of short acting, so I can always make it work. It just, there's just so much.
have you ever tried?
You always get a curveball thrown at you, right? You just got to roll with the punches, and make the best of it.
Have you ever tried tramadol?
Lila, Lila, are you just trying to get me thrown in jail?
Oh, isn't it legal in Canada?
Yeah, but not where I'm going.
Yeah, but not here. That won't help him none.
No, you take it before you trip. You take enough to make it last for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I don't think that's how that works. You gotta have it like
No.
every couple of hours.
I didn't remember.
Yeah. No, if you did that, Scott, you'd be saying, "Hey, can we go get a beignet?"
I was going to
Every
say,
30 minutes. Just depends on how high your tolerance is, I guess.
Yeah.
just bring me the beignets. Santa
Yeah.
Claus
Can
is
you go
paying.
get them?
Scott needs some
Tramadol.
special beignets.
Yeah. But, you know, I try not to take synthetic pain relief. Obviously, it's not good for you. So
Why don't
I
they
do-
do anything that you take by mouth is good for you?
yeah, but what I take, I make my own oils, both CBD and THC. Well, I just take a wee little amount. That's all I need. But yet, you know, like, they were telling me to bring like a Narcan kit and take these sleeping pills, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
thanks, but, you know, anyways, it is what it is, and I'll get through it. I just, you know, it's, if people are like myself that are on medications, make sure you have some stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have Narcan with you, no matter where you are. I mean, if you have access to Narcan, it doesn't hurt, even if not for yourself. You never know when somebody else might need it. You know?
Yeah.
It saves lives, no doubt. I have experienced it.
Oh no, I'm not saying
I've
that
seen it firsthand.
exactly. No. But where me crossing borders, I don't know how many red flags that's going to throw up. So I'm like, yeah. It doesn't, you know, but yes, no, I totally agree with you. Every person should have one, you know, somewhere close to them. and obviously not, not for yourself, but today you just don't know. Around here, we've had about 10 deaths in the last week and a half because apparently they've been cutting the cocaine with fentanyl. And there's 6, 7, and then there was 3 this weekend. So yeah, there's 10 people. I just don't, it's so sad. So sad. And, addiction is, anywhere from food, alcohol, drugs, you name it. TV. Watching
Don't
TV,
food
watching
shame
TV.
me while I'm eating a snack. I'm not addicted.
No comment.
Neither am I to my Bucky's and my Bucky Nuggets.
Especially they don't even make it home from the post office.
Yes, they did.
Barely.
Actually, they actually made it about 2 or 3 days. No, when did I go? Saturday? Yeah. Saturday, and I ate them Monday. So made it a couple days.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jerry. Hey, guys, what did I miss? Oh, Jesse did a song and a dance. Jerry, you missed it.
You're not the only one, Jody, who's addicted to food. We're all addicted to food.
Yeah, I
One
am
way-
too, but I was just trying to make light of it.
And
There's another addiction that I've started.
my weakness is you can't get the zero sugar. You don't need all.
No, that's what I mean.
You don't need all that sugar. But anyway, I'm addicted to breads. Any kind of breads. Oh my goodness, I love breads. Tortillas, breads, sourdough.
Okay, I got to see if I can bring bread across the border. If I can, I will tell you to bring a thing of butter,
Okay.
and I will make Miss Sarah's cinnamon bread, cinnamon vanilla bread.
Where are you gonna make it at?
My kitchen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make it on our side. Well, you said when you come across.
Whenever I got to see if I can bring it.
Okay.
If there's no issues, I may see if I have room. I'm not sure if they'll let me put it in our checked luggage or.
Well, I think you're allowed 2 bags. If you get another bag, you have to pay what, $50 or whatever it is. I think you're
We have
allowed
2
free.
No, not anymore. Nothing's free on any major airline now.
Oh, no free no more. It is when you go
30
first class.
30 for the first bag, 50 for the second bag.
Not if you fly first class.
Okay, but I don't have an extra $1,000. I'll pay $80 for 2 bags over $1,000.
Yeah.
Now on the way home, I did book the more leg room, and because we're flying United down and Air Canada back home.
Yep.
I'm craving a Texas-sized steak. They claim to have the biggest and the best. I've had steak in Texas. I've had steak all over the U.S., all over Canada. Yeah, Texas ranks up there. Now, it's probably Canadian beef, like everything else in Texas.
One thing, Scott, please. One thing. That's it.
Just saying.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse has some really nice steaks. That's all I can say. I love me
Yes.
Roadhouse steak.
Yeah, me too. And that's whenever we used to go to Laredo, they're out back, or there's 2 or 3 steakhouses they have down there. All of them have truck parking. So we drop our trailer at the yard, and then we'd bobtail over to the restaurant. And then we always took a reset in Laredo.
Yep.
And
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll fly to Oregon. Her mom will pick us up at the airport, and the first place we go to, Texas Roadhouse. Because
Oh,
we're
really?
hungry, so we got to go eat us a steak at Texas Roadhouse in Oregon, Eugene to be exact.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Um,
Y'all don't listen to her back there.
Got cappuccino machines and such going on over here. That's why I'm muting myself.
oh, it's ding. It's ready.
It's ready.
I had an idea.
Hey, buddy. Did you come to say hello?
Are you still is he still on the good list even though he chewed your power board?
Yes. How can you be mad at this little fluffy fellow? I had my shots,
Hi.
guys. They gave me 3 shots. Oh my goodness, what was that? What was that? Jesse's taking care of it.
That's why I keep muting myself. Sorry.
All right, what are you doing there, Goober? Oh, what are you doing?
Well. Oh, you're not talking to me.
No. He's
cute.
he's starting to he's getting sleepy.
So what's gonna happen with him while you go on the trip?
The kids are going to be home.
Oh, okay. You said you have 2 daughters?
2 daughters and a feller. Uh-oh.
Paul said I needed to get it out. Was he
Uh-oh.
a smack or something?
Not the
Oh.
husband adjuster.
Well, I guess Jesse needs his back scratched is what Paul was talking about.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Sorry.
What's that?
I said hello to Jerry. Butler
Oh,
family.
sorry.
Call now and you can talk to Sam. He is here now.
Sam's here? No.
Hey, Sam.
Pure
Where?
Okie. Is it no? Yeah, right there.
Pure Okie is JB.
Yeah, call now and you can talk to Sam. He is here now.
Call now. You can talk to Sam. Okay, but I don't see Sam in here.
No, it's not gonna be Sam. I am.
Oh,
Maybe is it her dog or
Sam the dog.
I'm not sure.
Yes, Miss Ann. She uses it for more than just a spatula.
smart.
This used to be a long spatula, and she's used it so much it's already got a curve in it.
Yeah, but if you look, it perfectly fits around the top of his head too.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
See, look at that.
Hey, Ashley. It may get rough here for a little bit, guys. Matt,
Oh,
Al,
because so and so.
if you guys see anything in the chat, block them.
I already got it.
You have to comment her. That must be a great butt scratcher now, Jesse.
It's spelled B-A-C-K, not B-U-T-T.
You're spoiled.
I'm telling you. I got this in Oregon. It's got that perfect little crook in it. It's called, what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
I've
Believe
got
it or
an
not,
iced caramel latte. I'm
It
not
was made by a
spoiled.
company in Oregon called Butler Works. B-U-T-L-E-R. Butler Works.
There you go.
And it's not Jerry Butler, but it's another Butler. And these used to be found. You could find these at the Oregon store, Made in Oregon store. And the last couple of times we've been there, he wasn't there. I guess he either passed away, is not making them anymore, or
Was it?
Oh no.
Scratch my back, Jesse.
all right, hold on, don't move.
Ah, thank you. Need that. Oh, that's my face.
Oh,
That's not a nose picker. It's too big.
Yeah. Oop. Jesus.
Somebody said something to me about needing to do like Aunt Dilly and do a Miss Danny's Daily. I said that would be my first Miss Danny's Daily. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but don't pick your friend's nose. Miss Danny's Daily.
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I
Jamie.
really enjoy her daily inspirational quotes. Hey, even though she says them with a smile and they're meant to be inspirational, sometimes they hit you hard. You know what I'm saying? If you need to hear it, you're like, oh,
Yep.
oh.
That's it. Like
What-
you hear it and you're like, oh, okay.
But every time you
Yeah.
do a Danny's
Oh.
Daily, you have to go with the mindset, I'm talking to myself first.
Right.
Even though I'm telling you, but I'm talking to myself first. So,
Yeah. No, I'll just let her. She does a good job at it, so I'll just leave that to her.
yeah, Miss Danny's Daily.
Exactly. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jamie. That's awesome. As long as you stay
Good.
for 5 minutes, I get a view.
So everybody, I think, already knows that you're going to Louisiana.
Yep.
Is there anybody in the chat that has ever been to Louisiana that give us an idea that, or not just Louisiana, New Orleans, and the French Quarter to be exact, that's ever been there? Yeah, New Orleans.
Actually, no.
Anyway,
We saw-
let me finish.
Okay, sorry. Oh.
Just a sec, Paul. It's a troll. There's nothing you can do about it. Just
Where's the
hide
troll?
them. There's about 6 different names that this person goes under. They're in their mommy and daddy's basement. They're here again, trying to make. This is the one that caused all the issues on Miss Sarah's. Just inconsiderate, low life, nothing better to do than to bug other folks. But that's okay. We still love them. We'll just hide them.
Anyway, so if you've been to New Orleans and have any tips on what to do, where to go, where not to go, let us know in the chat. I've been to New Orleans, but I've never been to the where are we staying, Scott?
French Quarter?
The French Quarter. Man, I'm losing it.
It's massive.
Huh?
The French Quarter is massive.
Oh yeah, it's big. It's big. I've been to the stadium. I've been to New Orleans Stadium. I've been to downtown. I've been right there. In fact, I stayed right next to the Golden Nugget, right downtown in New Orleans. And we have when I was working for Shell, we call it 3 Shell office building down there. So I've been to New Orleans, but I hadn't been or even stayed in the French Quarter. So this will be new to me as well.
Oh, Brenda said that she.
You're right, Jerry. I got it already.
Whenever Brenda and them, I guess, went on their cruise last year, they stayed 2 days, and she said to watch her video. So I'll have to do that after Brenda. So we're trying to see if the World War II Museum. Actually, the price is not that bad. And as it should be, veterans get just about half off. And
we agree, G. May. We don't understand why people do what they do, but there's going to be idiots, if you will, anywhere you go.
Can y'all hear that music?
Petit peu.
I mean, don't listen for it, but I'm saying if you can hear it, that's why I'm muting myself because.
Yeah, just a little bit. G'day, Lee. Fisherman 506. How are you?
But Lee, I think Mardi Gras is what, in March, April?
March, I believe.
Yeah, and Scott will already be back, gone and back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good idea, Jody. Check out Rick Steves about the French Quarter.
Big Matt had some good advice to stay away from gators.
So if we're going that little swamp cruise, don't put your arm in the water. Just
No,
let-
that's why we're sending.
He
That's
said-
why we're sending Danny in first.
He said, don't pet the gators. That's his advice.
Yeah, well, no, we're giving Danny the chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly they have a swamp cruise you can go on, and then they got the on and off.
But I think that other thing that I sent Lisa is probably the better way to go, because if it rains or whatever, there's actually a roof on it, and the get on, get off. If it's a cold day, I don't know if you and I are going to be able to handle getting on and off the bus, where the other one's like a 2.5 hour thing. It goes through the 9th precinct, and
Well, I have a problem getting off. I may not be able to get back on, but
what I'm saying is there's a lot of walking involved with that on-off
Yeah.
tour,
yeah.
where the other tour is actually cheaper, longer, and it's climate controlled.
Yeah. Redbird, we are going to eat fried alligator when we get down there. So
Gator nuggets, I love them.
that, and we'll make Scott try some gumbo, true Louisiana.
You don't have to make me eat gumbo. I make gumbo up here.
But he ain't had none of that Louisiana gumbo.
No, I've not had New Orleans gumbo, but
No.
what did Brenda Scott? Is it just two of you guys going? No. Me, Jesse, and Danny, and yeah, there's 6 of us that I know of. There was to be another. I'm not sure if they're going or not. So I'm just not.
Well, we're not sure, so we're not.
Yeah, I'm not going to say any names because I'm not sure if they're coming or not. I don't want to put them on the spot.
Right.
If they come, they come, and if they don't, they don't. They're more than welcome.
This is an unofficial meetup.
Me, Jesse, Scott, and all of our counterparts.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Our side.
Who all's going to the cruise, Scott?
Just W and I.
And then they have some friends that they're going to.
Yeah, we're not good enough to go on the cruise.
Well, you can
It's
come.
going to be all romantical and whatnot.
I've been married too long for that crap.
Aw, that's sad.
I was thinking a swamp zip line. Yeah, okay, Al, you go right for that, buddy. My luck, the line would break halfway across. Then the gators would turn into fat gators after they eat me.
Yeah. And
Butler
trust me,
Family Farm said he's not coming.
Oh no! Ah, damn, Jerry, we were thinking you were on your way, buddy.
And Al, between Scott and I, we wouldn't want to stress that line.
No.
And me filing on their insurance.
Yeah, and Big Matt. Yeah, let's go, Al. Yeah, okay.
Brenda, been on that one. We've
Y'all
been
have
on
fun.
4 of those, so we don't need to go on another one of those. The next one we want, and one Alaska we've been on, and the next cruise we want to go on is another Alaska cruise. Out of all the 5 cruises we've been on, the Alaska is the best one, we think, in our opinion.
So I think you guys should come to the Caribbean next January, and then our next one we'll go to Alaska.
Well, like I said, I've been to the Caribbean 4 times, so I don't need to go another time. I mean, it's one of the deals where you've been there, done that, and bought the T-shirt. Now, I'm not saying it's not a good place to go because we loved it. The thing is, I want to do another Alaska, and then I also want to go across to Europe and do one of those European cruises.
I'd love to do the Greece tour,
Madrid, wherever the river cruises go to. Those Viking. What was it called? Viking.
Oh, you're talking about the Viking ones that are like 12 grand a piece.
Exactly. That's the one I want to do. You know,
Poor
So-
Ian's not going to be able to eat after you
Oh.
spend all his inheritance.
no, poor Ian's. That's right. Poor Ian's not going to get an inheritance. I'm going to try and spend it. I'm going to try and spend it before I
You know
give
what?
it.
And that's what I said to my mom and dad. You guys made it. You guys spend it. I don't need it. I'll take it, but I don't need it.
The last check I write, I want it to bounce.
Scott, will you eat frog leg gumbo? I'll eat frog legs.
I'll eat frog legs. We've eaten them before. Love them.
Yeah. Now they taste closer to chicken than what gator does.
Well, yeah, but still, they're still good. Yeah, there was
Amen, Miss Ann.
there's a casino in Louisiana in Lake Charles that we go to that has the buffet, and they have frog legs out the wazoo. Frog
Oh,
legs,
yeah?
crab legs, what do you call it? Crawfish. They got it all, and it's the best. The only time we've ever been was on a Friday. So,
Uh-oh, there's trouble. Glenda's in the house.
hey, Glenda, how you doing?
I was just showing everybody what caused the issue at the border, Glenda. That's an amazing. The craftsmanship is just breathtaking. And this is going to be my new council pen.
For somebody who's disabled, visually impaired, he did an awesome job on that eagle.
He did a real good job.
He
G'day,
killed-
Coastal.
Yeah, frog legs are amazing.
Absolutely. If they're done, I've had some that have been done incorrectly, and they were like, you might as well just taken a piece of shoe leather and gnawed on it.
Now they had crab legs there. Now I'm not a crab specialist, but they had crab legs. I don't know if it's the Ophelio crab or the king crab, but the crab was as long as my arm. I mean, it was like wow.
Oh, the leg part, yeah.
Just the leg. That was just the leg. Crab leg is as long as my arm, if not longer.
Now, were they from down around there, or did they come out of the Bering Sea?
No, I think they brought those in.
Okay,
Yeah, they weren't from there.
because don't they have like the soft shell blue?
Yeah, we got the smaller crab, but that mean nothing like what they had there for king crab. I think it was called king crab, wasn't it, Lisa? I don't remember if it was Ophelio or if it was king, but there were huge crab legs.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But yeah, no, like anything to do seafood. I'm interested to see if there's a taste difference between southern lobster compared to what anybody that's had either Maine lobster or lobster from Canada. I'm quite interested to see if there's a taste difference, because there's a visible difference. Your lobster doesn't have your lobsters don't have claws.
No, our lobster tastes like crawfish.
All right, guys, I gotta hop down. Thank you for letting me up here, Scott.
All right, Danny.
I've
We'll see you.
got
We'll see you
music
next.
playing. I don't want you to get, I don't want to mess up your video. So
It's all good. But yeah, you
Right.
if you want, I guess actually the next time we'll see one another be in New Orleans.
I'm pretty stoked.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right.
All right,
Everybody
Danny.
take care. See y'all
Bye.
later.
Oh, Coastal. You only eat lobster cold.
Yeah, you gotta obviously you gotta cook it,
Well,
boil
you
it,
cook it and then you let it.
and then you let it get cold.
Some people eat it with garlic butter. Some people don't.
Yeah, that's something I have to have the butter.
But the real way that people eat it in the East is cold, no butter. They eat everything but the shells and the brain.
I don't go there. I'll eat the meat and that's it.
I don't think Alaska has lobster. I think it's Atlantic. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong once or twice. But a majority of your lobster comes out of Maine, New Brunswick, Newfoundland.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Somebody'd have to ask Uncle Google Pants. Oh, okay, Paul. Paul says Alaska does indeed do lobster. I knew they were heavy crab. I didn't know that they also fish lobster. Oh, bye, Lila.
All right, Lila, we'll see you tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, so yours was East Coast lobster then, Glenda. I know, Al. I know it's hard to believe. But again, how do you eat lobster, Al? I got it. Yeah, that's it. That's all he's got to do is hold up his little sign now. Okay, Jamie. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good, Jody. I kind of figured that's what you were talking, but a majority, I think it's like 70 or 80% of the lobster comes from.
Oh man.
What?
I did that. Look at my screen. It's kind of foggy now.
There it goes again.
So I have to do this to try to get rid of that.
No, you're all foggy again. Okay. Try using your hand. It's funny, eh? How it does that.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
There you go. Much better.
Much gooder.
Just has to refocus itself.
Absolutely, Mark. You kind of got a little something ahead of you that you got to do before you go on an Alaskan cruise. You gotta rebuild first.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, we've been on 5 cruises, and the Alaska cruise is the best one we've ever been on. Not because it's Alaska, and it's just a different type of cruise. It's even so far as what they do on the ship, it's just different because it's not the, when you think of Carnival Cruise Line going to the Caribbean, and it's all party. It's party on those Carnival Cruise Lines, even some of the Norwegians. But when you go to Alaska, it's more laid back. It's a little bit more subdued. You can do a lot of things on the ship, but I mean, it's just not geared around party. And that's what we love about it. And
yeah,
the views, there was just spectacular views. When you go on a Caribbean cruise, all you see is water all the way around you. Water for days. It's just nothing but water. I mean,
and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay if it's, but if you want some spectacular views, the Alaskan cruise is the way to go.
So, like Brenda said, once you do one trip with these other cruise lines, they throw offers at you, and I've saved up. Well, because of the hokey pokey here lately, I've had an extra 4 years to save up on my fund money for the casino. So I'm sure I'm going to get some casino offers too. All right, Tammy, we could actually do that, guys. Look at 2025, an Alaskan cruise.
Okay, so what's 3 years from now? We're 23.
2025 gives people
2025
2 years to save.
2025 would be a good year to do a cruise. That'd be good to do a group Alaska cruise. Have like a meetup cruise. That'd be awesome.
Let Jesse and I do some research, and 7 days out of Seattle. And the only reason I say Seattle is, even for us Canadians, it's cheaper for us to fly to Seattle
Lisa,
than what it is to Vancouver.
Lisa, Paul's calling you a sucker because you won $2,500 the other day.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. She wins every time she goes. So
exactly. You wait till you see Miss Lisa and then call her a sucker. And as she goes, hey.
They got it together.
Yeah, hey, Glenn.
But yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. 2025 cruise to Alaska. And we went in July and we still had to wear jackets. July.
They say that
there was
August.
There were still icebergs floating around in the water out there. It was amazing. Best time to go was July. Obviously, kids are out of school, but
well, were you able to whale watch though in July? I thought it was later in the year the whales came in. I thought it was like late August into September the whales come in.
So what they do is they have excursions. So you go into, let's say, Ketchikan, then you can go on an excursion to go do your whale watching. Well, we didn't see any off the ship, on the cruise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, friends of ours actually have video of it was really, really neat. It was a great white that came maybe 200 feet away from the cruise ship.
Yeah.
It was just breathtaking to see this mammoth animal. There you go. Jerry said they'd be in for 2025 cruise. So I think just to get like the perks, we'd need 10 couples. And depending on which cruise line we go with, once you go over 10 couples, you start getting, they lower the price. And then, they'll build more into your package for free. So we may get, 2 or 3 fine dinings. You might be able to get alcohol in there. If you use it, use it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, we went on the Love Boat, the Princess.
Oh, Princess, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good ship.
I'm not partial to any of them. The only reason we went with Norwegian is simply for what Jesse said a little while ago, is Carnival is known as the party ship. But in saying that, next year we go on Carnival. But it's the brand new ship that just came out 2 weeks ago.
The prices on Carnival cruise lines are a little bit cheaper than Norwegian and some of the others. And that's why a lot of your younger kids from college and stuff want to take cruises on Carnival, because they are catering to the party environment, and they can afford it.
And look at like it was $1,200. It's $1,500 with taxes and everything for a balcony for us to go for 7 days on the Celebration. That's unheard of. $600 each for balcony room on a brand new ship. That's amazing.
Yep.
There you go, Brenda. And like I say, if we can get at least 10, where they really start throwing stuff at you is 15 couples. And creators, whoever wants to come. I'm sure that if we were to do a cruise, we would easily get 10 to 15 couples.
Yeah, we might start doing that. Start hyping it up and see what happens. See what kind of interest we get.
And it all that you do is you just throw all your what's that?
Al's got to leave.
All right, Al, take care, brother.
Popping in. Sorry to cut you off, Scott.
No, it's all good. Sifting some soil, 2025. We're thinking about doing a meetup cruise in Alaska.
So Brenda says she knows a travel agent that loves Alaska cruises, and we could probably get a great deal if we could get several to go. Well, yeah, that's what he's talking about. If we can get 10 couples, 15 couples to commit, not just say, "Hey, that'd be nice."
No, they gotta put their down payment.
They got to put down some kind of down payment.
So, unfortunately, Brenda, I'll book it myself so that we get the deals. So it's cheaper for all of us. We don't need a travel agent. I'm anal. And, Jesse and them have done 5. I've booked 6 of them now.
Well, we've done 5, but the one that we had the most, the best deal was when we went through the travel agent. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, because they know all the loopholes. They know all the what do you call it? The not the gimmicks, but they know what. Hey, if you do it this within 90 days, or you do that, you can get this, and they just know all the the in and outs of it, and and because that had to include our travel too, because we had to fly to Seattle, and she found us the best plane tickets for the flight there, and then also everything that occurred for the cruise, and then our excursions. With the exception of one port, we did our excursions through the boat, right? Beforehand, we did it ahead of time, because if you wait till you get on a boat, there may not be any slots left for whatever excursion you want to do. That's right. Let's say you want to go look at whales, and they have room for 50 passengers. Well, if you wait till you get on the boat, there may be only one spot left, and your wife can't go, or maybe you can't go and your wife goes. So it's one of the deals where we like to book our excursions ahead of time. When we went to Ketchikan in Alaska, we found a guy on Facebook, believe it or not, or my friend did. He found a guy on Facebook up there in Oregon that sails out of Ketchikan and goes halibut fishing and king, what do you call it? Salmon fishing. So we booked a trip with him and paid out of our pockets, for him ahead of time. And he was there waiting for us when the boat came in. We got off the ship, got on his boat, and we cruised, and we were gone all day.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. We had a great time. So you don't have to do a boat excursion. You can make your own.
Absolutely. And Paul, absolutely. It's, anybody that's ever sailed knows that that the down payment is non-refundable.
Correct.
It's normally,
it's not that much. The thing is,
it's usually about $300 or $400.
Yeah. And
you have 3 years or two and a bit years to save, which is
or you can pay in payments until then. You don't have to wait to the end and pay it all in. You can pay from now until 2023.
Yep.
And especially if you're going through a travel agent. But here's the deal. You won't regret the trip to Alaska. I guarantee you. Even if you don't like the boat, the excursions off the boat is what was amazing as well. Juneau, Ketchikan, Victoria in California, in Canada. We stopped in Victoria, near Vancouver.
Yeah, it's either Vancouver or Victoria. They stop.
We stopped in Victoria. Yeah, okay. And then
Victoria's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. That was in fact, we had enough time to go off there all day, because we went and the taxi guy took us to the Capitol, or right there, the center square. And then we went walking all over town. It was great. Beautiful. They had bazaars going on, flea markets. It was amazing. Yeah.
Littlefoot Ranch. Howdy. Yes, I was going to say, I don't remember seeing your channel, but I will definitely
they claim that's where they found a Bigfoot's baby.
Who? What? Where? When?
Near Littlefoot Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigfoot's
Cool.
baby was found there.
Oh, I'm already subscribed to them, so I know you guys.
Hey, there you go. Littlefoot even says, Alaska, hands down, absolutely magical and beautiful. We lived there for 3 years. But, I can't explain. I can't describe it. The difference between that cruise and the other 4 cruises we went in the Caribbean. The Caribbean was amazing. Cozumel was awesome. And here's what we did in Cozumel. Everybody went and did their excursion. Not Lisa and I, and her mom and whoever it was went with us. We got a taxi and said, hey, and I paid extra. I said, we want to go where the locals go. We don't want to go where the tourists go. Where do the locals go? So he took it to a private beach. We had the whole place to ourselves. It was amazing. And he even stayed there and waited for us until we went back to the boat. Yep. I paid it.
Help that you spoke Spanish.
Well, it helped that I spoke a little Spanish. So, but that's just it. You can do whatever you want on the boat, off the boat.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the cruise directors are going to tell you to be safe and blah, blah, blah. But, if you don't know the language and you don't know anything about the country or whatever, never been there before, yeah, you probably need to be on the straight and narrow and stay with the cruise director tells you. But we didn't want to go where everybody, because they were going to, like to the ruins. They were going to the famous restaurants, and we didn't want to do that. We wanted to go to the beach. We wanted to be, where it was quiet. They had nice little hut restaurants there. You could get drinks, you could get food, and no, it was amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, and you got to going through Brenda, going through a travel agent. There's an issue because we'd have to have 2 travel agents involved, which because the Canadian travel agent, they can book cruises, same as an American can book a Canadian, but they can't book air. So you got to be very careful doing travel agents.
Why couldn't a Canadian go to an American travel agency?
We can, but we can't book air because it's something in the law that only a Canadian travel agency can book Canadian airfare, same as on the U.S. side.
So the U.S. can do all your cruise stuff, but they just can't do the flight from where you're at to Seattle, let's say.
Yeah. So that's the only, but hey, I'm open to, like you said, Jesse and I'll have we'll have a look and we'll see the prices and see. There's so many cruise lines that are going up there now. Like you've got your top 4 plus you have your bottom 8. Like there's constantly ships going up.
Yeah, and I would say we would probably book it anywhere between mid-June to early July. That way, everybody who has kids in school the families will be able to go, whether you take your kids or not. What I'm saying is, we don't want to book it in January because most people go, well, my kids are still in school and I got nobody to watch the farm, and so we'll try to look at what it would cost in June or July. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit higher then because it's peak, right?
I was thinking the end of it'd be the middle of July. I'm just thinking for homesteaders / farms, because in this area, even halfway down towards you're doing hay until halfway through June. So you're going to eliminate so many of our homesteaders and farmers that may want to go that can't go because they're doing hay. But there's about 5 or 6 weeks, or no, probably about a month, right in the middle there that they could get somebody to watch the animals and go because there's kind of a little lull in the farm there.
Well, let's wait till we get a poll as to who all wants to go, because we may have 20 couples that want to go and not a single one of them have hay, or not a single one of them have a farm. So
that's right.
We'd have to look and see what the list of interest is.
Yeah. So I've already got a few people written down here.
Butler said they're
And
in.
we're almost to 10 with just the people I've written down.
Yeah. So Brenda's saying y'all check out EECC Travels. They are who she's talking about.
Oh, Jason and yeah. I know who they are. Actually, I would make them come with us, and they're a hoot. Or Don from Don's Travel. He gives so much back to his people. He's from here. He lives about 30 minutes from me. So it's all oh yeah, Jerry. So who else just in this? Oh, Brenda.
Don't forget us.
You're second on the list, buddy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like I've got 5 right here. And that's oh yeah, Tammy said them.
Tammy,
So there's
Tammy and Danny.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have Tammy and her husband and I wrote Danny down as well.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Tammy and Danny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brenda. So I got myself, you, Danny, Jerry, Brenda, Tammy.
That's true, Tammy. She says
Miss Ann.
mid-November to late January is out anyway. She says I want to see it not in the dark.
Yeah, no, we'll stay away from the icebergs. Have you ever seen the little movie called Titanic?
Yeah.
I'm not into swimming with icebergs.
We'll book Paul Honeyman a trip on the Titanic.
Tammy, I may can talk him into going. Persuasion.
Who said that? Danny?
No, Tammy.
Tammy.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, we're just going to see if we can even get like, yes, there's almost 10 people, but out of that 10,
eight may, you got to commit by putting in a down payment, whether it be $200, $300, whatever they ask.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's usually between $200 and $400.
Yeah. So the average cost, Glenda, and it depends on where you're going. I'm going to say
it'd be about $4,000 for an Alaskan with your, like, I'm thinking like full
with airfare and everything.
Yeah.
But I think she's just asking about the cost, right?
Yeah.
So just like the cost of the cruise, it's going to be less than $1,000.
Well, depending on what, it depends on where you want to stay. If you want to go inside, you're $400 a person.
Well, yeah.
If you want a balcony, well, then you're going to be about $1,300 a person. And if you want a studio, you're $2,500 per person. Like you can book what you want.
Yeah.
You can go as cheap as you want or as expensive as you want.
So here's how it's going to work, and this is the way it worked for us. So what we'll do is let's say we go with a travel agency, EECC. EECC is going to work with every one of the 10 or 20 couples and is going to say, okay, so what do you want? Oh, we want inside. What do you want? We want outside. We want a balcony. What do you want? And then they'll work the deal based on what you want. And then when you fly, they're going to say, do you want, we want to book first class. We want to book coach. We want, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be different for everybody. So, but what they'll do is, because we're doing so many at one time, they're going to get a bulk rate, if you will. They'll go to airlines and say, I got 20 couples that want to fly to Seattle on XYZ days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What kind of deal can you give me? And that's what they do. You couldn't do that because you're just going to fly. You're flying yourself, and they're going to give you whatever rates at the time. But when they book as a group, they're going to say, okay, I got 20 couples. Some are going to fly on Friday, some are going to fly on Saturday, and some are going to fly on Sunday, whatever. And they get the rates that way.
Yes, Jerry, you will leave out of Seattle.
Yeah, the ships leave out of Seattle.
either Seattle or Vancouver, but it's cheaper for most people to fly into Seattle. So that's what we'd want to do. So the way it works, Glenda, is you put down usually between 200 and 400 as a deposit, and then it's due 90 days from the day you sail. No, sorry, 120 days now. It used to be 90, but they bumped it to 120 now. Days out. You have to have that paid in full. So it gives you almost 2 years to pay, which, I know there's, and it breaks my heart that there's people that aren't going to be able to afford to come with us. But, just start saving your pennies now, guys. Because I'm serious about it. I know Jesse's serious about it. So
Oh yeah, we definitely go. I mean,
we be going without you.
yeah, and I think, and I'm gonna just go out on a limb. I think Tony and Joni would like to go on one too. They haven't been out in I don't know how long, so we would definitely help them with securing a seat on that boat as well.
Well,
we talked about it before,
and they could drive here, and we could fly out together out of Ottawa.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So you can put Tony and Joni down that list because
Mm.
I know they want to go on one.
So this is what I mean. This is what Brenda was offered. She was offered an Alaskan cruise with a free suite, all drinks, anywhere on the ship for $100 per person. Well, Brenda, you go scout it out in 2024. And Brenda, if you don't mind me asking, if it's too personal, just tell me to shut up or don't answer.
Shut up.
Did you spend a lot of money in the casino? Are these casino dollars?
Casino perks?
Are they casino perks, or is it just the luck of the draw? And I don't mean to pry, but damn it, tell me. But
yes, Glenda, service dogs are allowed.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
They just have to pee over the side.
They would let your dog sail before they let your husband. Put it that way.
Mr. Grayson Fire. Well,
yeah, sorry. The dog can stay, but he's got to go back home. Sorry.
You better hope that he's not listening here. He's going to come and take his pen back.
No, he won't. I know a guy.
Okay. Yes, I spent some. I'm getting it from 3 different promotions. Wow.
We still get promotions in our email.
Okay.
For the cruise. So yeah, you'll get them after you go on your first one.
Yeah.
You'll get them and you'll get them and you'll get them and you'll get them. It's like,
and it's something that we'd have to talk about too, so maybe what we'll do is whenever I'm back and Jesse and Lisa are back from their vacation that they're going after mine.
Paul, go do the wash now. Uh-oh, Avon's calling. Avon's there. You got a package from Amazon.
Yes, I do.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're not going to walk around the ship with him. I mean, unless you need him with you, but you can leave him in the kennel there. Or no, you need to see if your husband wants to come along with you, because I think he would enjoy that trip. It's amazing, guys. Like I said, I've been on 5 cruises, and there's nothing like the Alaskan cruise. Nothing like it. And I've been to the Great Northwest. I don't know how many times, and the Great Northwest, meaning Oregon, Northern California, Oregon, Washington, Vancouver, and all of Alaska. That whole side has got to be God's country. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll put an emergency boat. Well, you put him in there to save you a seat, Glenda? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, come on, Glenda. The cruises are nice. And you know that business about getting seasick? Look, I mean, unless you just got really, really loose internals, you don't even feel the boat because they have those stabilizers. They get those
Baffles.
they're called
Baffles.
azipods. Azipods. They got these the boat, whichever way, if it wants to rock this way, the pods go just the opposite to keep it level. It stays level unless you're in a hurricane. It's going to keep, even bad weather, it's going to keep the ship at a level base. You hardly ever even feel anything. And if you do get a little queasy, you just go out there and look at the horizon. You'll be fine.
Well,
we always take the patch and put the patch on our E about 3 or 4 days beforehand.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we put the patch on. That way your body gets acclimated to the stuff, and then it's in your body. You're not because it's going to take a day or two for it to absorb. So you need to put the patch on. If you're going to wear it, put it on 2 or 3 days before you get on the boat.
Oh,
that's what they recommend.
I don't think I'm going to get seasick to start with. So,
no, you may not. I mean,
I never did.
Well, and I've grown up on the water, so I'm not, and Debbie's, Alaska really is something. Oh, absolutely. That's 100% on our bucket list that I would love to do a transatlantic.
Brenda, we'd love for your husband to go. That would be awesome if you get, and trust me, when he gets done with that cruise, he's gonna want to start his own YouTube page because I'm gonna mess with him the whole time he's on there. He'll either start his own YouTube page or he'll make you quit yours. after he's had a fill of Jesse and Scott.
He's either going to start his own YouTube page or he's going to run away.
Jerry, they do have a excursion where you can go pan for gold. I don't remember what town it was in, but we maybe it was Juneau.
There's actually quite a few of them.
Yeah, I don't remember which. I want to say it's Juneau that you could go in there. They got this place, and in fact, they take you on a hike. You go pan for gold. Then they have a outdoor campfire salmon bake where they not bake, but where they cook salmon out on the grill, an open fire and stuff. And you eat there, and then they bring you back to the ship. Well, then if you know a guy, that's even better.
He knows somebody up there that.
No, I know he knows somebody up there, but what I'm saying is you can go on an excursion off the boat. You can sign up for an excursion to go gold panning. And I'm not sure if it's really real gold. They probably, what do they call it? Salted?
Fool's gold.
No, it's real gold, but they salt. They put little pieces of gold in the area where they're panning. So it's not like you're going to get nuggets. You're going to get like sand.
Flakes.
Just ask the boss. She's interested in something.
I remember the time that Scott put Fisherman 506 Lee. And then what we'll do is we'll have Lee stop by and pick up Tony and Joni, and then then they can drive to you where you're at, and then you're not gonna fly out where would you fly out of Toronto? Ottawa? Yeah, you're right by the Ottawa airport. That's right.
Yeah, they could park here and everything, and the kids would just drive us down. And
a big maybe with their hubs.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, guys. Trust me. They'll have a talent show. They'll have comedy shows. They have dance shows. They got bingo almost every single day.
Did I see Dee that said that she wanted to be put down here too?
Who's this?
Dee?
She says, Scott, I am a big maybe with my hubs.
Yeah, she's
okay.
Scott, that's Homestead and Woody. D.
Yeah.
So just put down D for right now. She's a big maybe for her husband.
And
that's it.
And Dell says she's in.
Feathered Friends Homestead. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, Miss Ann, I already have you down. So anybody else on here right now that I've got myself, Jesse, Danny, Jerry, Brenda, Tammy, or Tom. No, Tammy, Danny's mom, and Lee, Tony and Joni, and D.
Okay.
Did I
so you
forget
got-
anybody?
you
Oh,
got
Glenda.
Little Ridge Farm. I mean, not
Glenda.
Little Ridge Farm. Well, Little Ridge Farm is saying he might be taking his
Oh,
girlfriend.
he'd love to go, but he's got to build a house first.
Well, but you can still put him down as tentative. Put him down as maybe.
Okay.
We're talking 2024. He may get a house built this year.
2025.
I mean, 2025. I'm sorry. Brenda was 2024.
Yeah.
2025. So by then, he'll probably have his house built.
Grayson Fire should put me as a maybe.
Put Grace
Oh.
in fire. Yeah, put Grace
Yeah, I
in
already got Glenda. And then, okay, I'll put you guys down.
and in Worth would be going as well.
Well, yeah, I have Ann, and I figured that everybody's bringing a significant other.
Well, I was just telling you his name in case you didn't know.
Coastal,
Yeah, I've already got you down, Mark.
Okay.
Coastal Water said, put the Woolers down.
Lee says, I just asked the boss and she's interested in 2025.
So just from, the 24 folks that are in here yeah, I got you, Jerry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 couples. And that's just,
and we'll keep talking about it on all our lives between now and
Yep.
then. So we may.
Southern Soul and Grown said earlier that she was in or something, or maybe or something.
Southern
Who?
Sown and Grown. Let me look. Let me go back and see. You missed that one.
Wendy?
Southern Sown and Grown.
I didn't even see Wendy come in.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything. Wendy, if you're still in here, say something in the chat. Or were you talking about sifting some soil?
Oh, sifting some soil. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think Wendy could have, she's not working and he's they're going through a pretty hard time right now.
So-
It would probably be late June, early July,
July, yeah.
because right now the only one that
So Mona I can't find the deal on the chat, but Mona from
Yeah.
Sifting Some Soil says they have where you can use a credit card with no interest to make payments on.
yes, all the major airline or all the major so what I would try to do is like Norwegian. Their airfares included. They fly you there, they fly you home. So Carnival's also got fly you also add in your flight with them. Yeah, I already got D.
Yeah, I'm just going through the list here, making sure we don't miss somebody.
Okay. You know what, Mark?
I went back.
Coastal.
The ships that are up in Alaska are about anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 people.
Oh, they're
We
the
can
big ones.
handle 50 couples.
And they got Princess up there. They have Norwegian up there. They have Carnival up there. They even have the Disney boat. The Disney boat's up there.
Actually, Norwegian's running two, the Joy and the. They're running two ships up
When
now.
we docked at Juneau, not Ketchikan, but we docked at Juneau, there was 4 other ships in the dock already there. So
Yep.
it's a pretty big deal for those folks up in Alaska.
Absolutely, Uplift is the one that that's the one that Carnival uses. I'm not. Oh, here I can tell you which one Norwegian uses, and again, they're you have to be American to use them. Canadians, we can't.
Also, D says she won't go without Terry. So if you're going to put D on there, may as well put Terry on your list too. So it'll be that's another couple, if you will.
Coastal was another one. Coastal.
I won't go without Terry. Terry who?
The husband,
Oh,
D's husband, Terry.
oh, okay. Well, that's all right, D.
And I won't go unless Glinda from Grace and Fire goes.
Me too. Because I want Mr. Grayson Fire.
Did you hear me? Coastal Water said they would.
Yeah. Did you get Coastal?
Yeah, I've got Matt. Yeah.
So Glenda, maybe you answered it, but because I'm going back through the chat. When is your anniversary, Glenda? Oh, Glenda says right the next one in July. Whoa, what day in July, Grace?
Maybe we could make it happen.
Yeah, maybe we can have a celebration on the boat for your anniversary. Yeah, might end up with 50 couples when it's all said. Hey, that's good. The cruise line would definitely love us for that and give us some good perks.
We would, if we could get 50 couples to go, I'm sorry, but that is huge.
Now,
And if you don't want to do everything together, you don't have to, guys. Like, you can go off and do whatever you want.
yeah, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing this as a group. We're not. So once you get on the boat, well, yeah, we'll see each other, meet each other, but I don't expect everybody to go do what I do. Or
Exactly.
I'm not gonna do everything that Scott does. You know, we may want to go on the tram in Juneau, but Scott wants to go fishing. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
You know,
like you're not tied to the group.
No.
Unless you want to be.
Exactly.
But even then, like there might be something that Debbie and Jesse and Lisa and Tony and Joni and Lee and his wife want to do, you know, or Glenn and I, or, you know, there's just so many what ifs. Are you turning, buddy?
Okay, Miss Ann. I don't know to help you in Alaska, but that's good to know.
So Miss Ann, the only thing, and I think that's who you're sailing with next week after. But let us know about the food, because I'm hearing from actually ECC Travel. They were huge Royal Caribbean Royal supporters. Not anymore. They said the food, the shows have went way down. Their top two right now are Carnival and Norwegian.
Okay, that's perfectly fine, Tammy. I'll drag you along just like I drag a Glisa around. I'll drag you along. You just better keep up.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be cool like Jesse and Scott, then you might as well just hang with somebody else, because we ain't cool.
We're legends in our own mind.
Yes, that's right. We can do our own thing, but it would be awesome to be on the same. Yeah, well, it'd be good. It would be all be in the same. The thing is, it depends on what you're paying for as far as your room. I may want a balcony, which here's the deal. We went to Alaska and we had a balcony.
We will have a balcony.
The views were amazing. You get up in the morning, you go out there and you're looking at the mountains and you're looking at whatever. It's just outstanding. But you may want to be in a inside room or down below deck where you only have like a little peephole.
Look at this. She's going for the cheap room and gonna hang out on y'all's deck.
That'll work, Tammy. That'll work. As long as you don't have no problem with me being right next to you, I'm gonna be on that balcony too.
Yeah, and Brenda said she's doing a balcony. Honestly, folks, if this is your only cruise, I'm telling you, the views and the stunning views of Alaska and Canada on that side is amazing.
Yes, it's optional, very optional. In fact,
in your own room.
If you go up on the swim deck where the swim pool's at, you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing is optional.
Oh, there's some folks that really should be wearing a lot more than they are.
And you call that clothing? That's a thong. You call that clothing? You don't want. This is how I'm going to be dressed on the cruise.
Oh dear! Oh no!
That's my cruise outfit. So that's my thong.
Yeah, and Tammy wants to be attached to your hip.
There's nothing there to be attached to there, Tammy. Oh, you don't want to see me in one of those. Trust me.
Oh Lord.
That's straight from Paul Honeyman right there, folks. You see what he's thinking about? Just saying. Paul said he had to buy it when he saw it.
I just we're sitting here chatting, and I never even thought about it. I'm just going to put the link up if people want to come up and
converse.
Tammy says,
Yeah.
Can I come to your balcony, Scott?
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, you're dissing me already, Tammy. I got you.
That's fine, Tammy.
Enough said. Yeah, Jesse and his mankini.
Oh.
A Santa kini.
Mm-hmm.
A Santa thong.
Yeah.
There you go, Mark. Just order the same outfit and we'll be twins.
You'd save on luggage.
No, I'm not. I ain't doing it. No. You trust me. But most I'll wear is at the pool is a serape. It covers the whole thing like Clint Eastwood.
We're not there for the pool.
We're not there for the pool. And trust me, you won't be there for the pool either.
Not unless they've got a heater going on it.
Unless you like laying on an iceberg.
Good day, Mark.
What's up?
He's got his serape right behind him. See? That's what he's ready.
What's behind me?
Yeah, like I said, we were in July. We were on the cruise, and it was still icebergs floating around in the water, and we had to wear jackets. It was that cool. So, but it was beautiful. The sun was out. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, and one cruise that I always said I would go on if I could was the Alaska one.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to the Caribbean or any place like that, I'd rather fly somewhere to the beach and do what I want for the whole week instead of being stuck on a boat.
But you're not stuck in a boat. It's a small city.
Yeah, Miss Ann, I think I see what you're saying. We could probably all be on the same level. Maybe inside, outside, we might be able to be on the same level.
The only thing is if you get a suite, it's usually up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that would be my girlfriend. She'd want something with a balcony or a suite or something. That's just the way she rolls when she goes on vacation.
But if you get on the ship, that's going to be sweet anyway. So,
Yeah.
Trust me.
I mean, I'm happy with just a bed and a closet, you know. As long as I got a place to sleep and get cleaned up, I'm good to go right there because I'm not going to be in there but to sleep and whatever anyhow.
Yeah.
Sleep's optional.
That's the way my life's been right now. Sleep's optional.
Yeah, you're going to have fun on that cruise, Miss Ann. Yeah, I knew you were leaving right around the same time I was, but
Okay, Paul. Thank you for that. I don't need that image.
that's just a nasty, nasty, nasty image. Thank God he's across the sea.
Yeah, but he needs to be under the sea. Under the sea.
Well, no, he's got to come over.
Oh, I know, Miss Ann. If we set up I'd like to do that again. Go halibut fishing. And here's what happened. So we went and we found this guy on Facebook. He said so. He had the boat ready to go, all gassed up, and it was like I don't want to say it was $200 a person. I can't remember now. It was something like that. Well, my buddy paid for it all. I didn't pay for anything. He paid for it, and he was on the boat with us. And we've known these folks all our married life, so they're good friends of ours. Anyway, we go out there and we come back. All the fish we caught, he took pictures of it. He had it all racked up for us. He took pictures of it to send it to us, and then he put it in the. They processed it and put it in these big old igloos and had it at our front doorstep before we even got home.
Well,
But you know what I'm saying? He got there quick. He just mailed it to us, and it was all iced up with dry ice, and it was perfect. And everything was vacuum packed for us. So all we had to do was throw it in the freezer and then cook it when we wanted to. So
the only thing I will say is if you do go on one of the excursions that aren't with the cruise line, the cruise ship will not wait for you.
Well, they won't even wait for you if you go on a regular one either, because there have been
If
people.
you go through the cruise, they have to wait for you.
Yeah. If you don't, here's the thing: if you don't make it back to the ship for whatever reason, make sure you have your wallet with you and you have a video camera with you, so you can videotape the boat sailing away with all your stuff.
Yeah. Now Byron should come with us too. 12 Stones just showed up. He missed the whole conversation.
Missed the whole conversation. See, Miss Ann says, "I can't wait." There you go.
And we're just talking about it right now, but you know, I'm thinking by March by the 1st of March we should have a clear. And unfortunately, we're gonna, you know, if we book it or it's booked through, a travel agent, they will book a certain amount of rooms. When those rooms are gone, they're gone.
Well, here's the other thing. If you don't get a balcony because either you did and you booked too late or whatever, there are so many different places where you can sit and watch as if you were on a balcony that you don't really have a balcony. It just makes it easier because you can sit out there in your underwear if you want to, but it just there's plenty of places to look at whatever we're going by.
You will need a passport because there is a stop in Canada.
Yes, you're going to need a passport. You should travel with a passport anywhere you go anyway.
Exactly.
And if you're single, you can actually get hooked up with another person that wants to go that's single, and you can actually split the cost of the trip as well, right?
I've never done that, but I would see. It seems feasible. It seems like something you could do. And if I was single and didn't have nobody to go with, I'd probably look into that too. Because you're right.
I figured I thought that's how it would go, and I'd throw it out there so the others would know as well.
Oh yeah. Miss Ann, but passports aren't that much money.
Yeah,
But-
because you're going out of the country.
But remember, if depending on where you're at, you need to do your passport early because it may take several months to get it. Don't think, well, I'll get it. I'll do it in June. Right
Yeah.
No.
As soon as we book, get your passport.
It took me like 3 months to get my passport. I think it was. It's 3 months, and it cost me like $170 or something.
Ours were too, about 3 months wait. So we got them. But the thing is because you got to submit a passport photo, which means you go to Walgreens or wherever they do passport photos, and you have to submit that to your application.
Yep. I think I had everything done at the post office when I did mine.
You could, Miss Ann, I think the Bahamas, you need a passport. Didn't Danny, whenever we were talking to Danny earlier, didn't she say that they needed one?
That may have been before, years ago, but it may have changed. I don't know that you need one for the Bahamas anymore.
Lee, see, we're very fortunate. I can go right downtown Ottawa, and I can have a passport within a week. But it's like a $60 charge on top of.
Of course, if you don't have the boat, you don't have to get off the boat.
Correct. You don't have to get off the boat though. But here, if you're going to the Bahamas, they got some really nice things to do on shore, and then they got the big casino there, that huge, what's it called? Atlantis or something like that. The Atlantis Resort. It's a resort there called the Atlantis. It's been so long. I want to say Atlantis. Its name. I'd have to look it up. But they got a big resort there, and it's beautiful.
Brenda, you couldn't get off the boat in Canada then. You'd have to stay on the boat. And most ships now are telling you that you need passports. Even international waters now, they are strongly recommend. You don't need it, but if you get into trouble, you're on your own.
Yes, if you are departing or returning to the U.S. by air from any international destination, a passport is required by all travelers regardless of age. for the Bahamas. Canadians must present passport to visit the Bahamas. So yeah, I would say you do.
Miss Ann, whoever you're booking with, I'd be calling them right now, because you may be going to your state capital tomorrow.
Having a passport's a good thing anyhow, because you never know when that day's going to come up and you got to fly and you don't have to worry about it. It's already done.
Yeah.
I mean, they last, what, 10 years, I think is what it is.
Yeah, the new ones
'cause
are
I-
good for 10 years.
Yeah, it was, what, 8 years ago, I think it was, I got mine, and I had to have it to go to Jamaica for my friend's wedding that 50 of us went to. So I'm sure mine will have to be renewed here shortly.
Yes, that's right, Brenda. And it happens all too often. They try to get you your passport, but they don't always.
It's like even when I fly, I mean, they got the little new thing for the driver's licenses and stuff, but I still take my passport with me just in case there's ever an issue.
Mhm. Oh, really, Tammy? Oh, wow. See, in Canada, the most you can get is a 10-year. Tammy said, I guess in Alabama, they can get them for up to 15.
Oh, it's raining here again.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll take your rain if you want the snow.
It don't matter because I'm leaving tomorrow.
All right.
'Cause tomorrow I head out to Arizona thanks to my girlfriend.
Yeah. You're
Okay,
muted.
my dog was barking. Sorry, guys. I had to go on mute.
Yeah.
Byron, yes, yeah, I am taking you because the Alaska Cruise Line does allow service dogs. So be prepared to put on a harness.
You're going to get yourself a collar.
Just saying, Byron, if you want to go with Jesse, you're going to have to put on a harness.
You walked into that one, Byron.
We'll take turns to take you for a walk.
We'll have plenty of people from the group that want to take you for a walk.
Email from Alaska.
Oh, Lisa said you just got an email from Alaska,
Travel Alaska.
Travel Alaska. So your Facebook is listening to you, folks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I always take my passport with me no matter where I fly to because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nope.
It don't matter if I'm in the U.S. and I'm staying in the U.S. I'm taking my passport with me no matter what.
D, if you can't get a balcony, they have rooms, not just with the little windows, but they got the big picture windows in some of the rooms. So
Yeah.
depending on what level you're on, you may have a porthole or big picture window or the balcony. So you don't get claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's not that much money to get yourself a picture window over a porthole.
Fisherman 506 says 3 months in Canada. 3 months in Canada to get your passport. Is that what you're talking about? Or 3
Yeah,
months?
that's right now. There's such a backlog because of the hokey pokey.
Well, and see, the thing is, we do ours online. So you don't. We used to go to the post office and get in line to do it there at the post office, but now you can do it online.
Well, no,
No, not your passport.
you had to mail in the everything.
Right,
Fill
but
out the stuff online, but we still had to go and take our pictures and everything and then mail it in.
that's not what I'm talking about. Before you had to go to the post office and do with the paperwork you're talking about. We had to do that. We had to stand in line to do that. Now you can do it online.
You can still do
Oh,
that.
you see, not us. We have to go to either a passport office
Still go to the post office.
or like I can drop it off at my service center here in town and I'll have it back in about 2-3 months.
Right.
But mine's good till 30/30, so I'm not worried about it.
So Brenda says, if you sail from the States, you don't. I'm thinking she's talking about you don't have to have a passport.
Well, I just, well, yeah, if you're going, if you're going in like South Caribbean, but if you're coming north, they're not going to let you off in Canada. You got to go through customs.
Yeah, but
You
remember
need
all
a
this.
passport.
But all this stemmed from. She was talking about it. We were talking about a cruise from the States to the Bahamas.
Oh, from the Bahamas, yeah, to the Bahamas, yes.
To the Bahamas. I'm not talking about anywhere in Canada or nowhere else.
Okay.
From the United States to the Bahamas, do you need a passport? That was the question. Because I think Miss Ann's going on a cruise next week, this Monday.
No, actually, a day after me. So she leaves on the she leaves on the Monday. I leave on the Sunday. She's the 23rd. I'm the 22nd.
Right. Okay. So the 23rd, and that's why she was asking.
Yeah,
And
she said she has to go to the courthouse.
But if you booked the passage on the cruise to the Bahamas, they would have told you if you needed a passport. I'm almost certain they would have.
Well, you'd think so.
Tammy says we didn't need one when we went to the Bahamas, but that was back in 2006 or so. It may have changed. Okay.
All right, Charles. Oh, okay, D.
And Cindy, you don't even need it when you come back, especially if you come across the river. You don't need it. You know,
Yeah, I always play it safe and take mine with me no matter where I go when I'm traveling. You never know what's going to happen.
Hey, there's Jerry.
Good day, Jerry.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, see, Tammy
Hey.
says it is Atlantis. I wasn't losing my mind. It's Atlantis.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I know a person that has. Well, I actually went up there and worked on her claim in Nome, and I helped her set up the thing where they have cruise lines come in, and people come up and pan for gold, and it's actually gold. It's actually on her claim, and the dirt's just there. The pay dirt's there. You just scoop up your pay dirt and pan it yourself.
But I don't think any of the cruise lines go to Nome, Alaska. I mean,
There's some that go there because I helped her set it up a long time ago.
And
There's not many that go up that far.
No, there's not very many.
Yeah, so the one we picked may or may not go up that way. Because here's the deal, too. We needed to decide, Scott, whether we go on the internal. They have an internal cruise route and then an external.
I'd like to do the external and then back the internal. I'd like to do both.
Well, I don't know, but the boat, I can't remember, but I think the boat only does one way or the other. You can't do both.
Well, I don't know. I have seen them.
And you also want to be on the starboard side.
Of course.
Oh, that'd be the right side for you, Jesse.
Well, any side I'm going to be on is going to be the right side. It ain't going to be the wrong side.
Right. But the starboard side is the one that would be facing as it's going north. You'd be facing the land.
Yeah, well, either way, you're going to face land one way up, one way down. So
that's true.
Miss Ann, you don't need a passport. All you got to do is smile and say, "How you doing?" And they'll let you right on in.
Yeah, probably Miss Ann. Like I say, I just wish that everything would become the same. Like, we need a passport for everything. If we leave the country, you need a passport. And some folks or some travel from the US need it. Some don't need it. Like, no wonder people are getting left behind and, they can't go do this or that. And just, there's no structure or formality. G'day there, Chuck.
Yeah, my aunt, she went on the Alaskan cruise about 10 years ago. She said it was the most amazing thing she ever did, but she took the cruise up to Alaska, Then she took a little plane over somewhere, and then she took a train back, and she said it was amazing.
Mm,
So, but word of caution though, folks, if you go on this cruise that we're talking about in 2024, you have
Right.
until then, you have until
Yeah, 2025.
2025, you have until then to lose at least 20 pounds because you're going to gain 20 when you get on that boat. Because there's like 8 opportunities to eat. I mean, scheduled opportunities, and then you can eat 24/7 at all the little pizza places and the hamburger joints and the, you know, on deck when you're at the, you know, if you're out there swimming, you could eat 24/7 on that boat. Trust me.
Hey, Jesse,
Yes.
when you went on your cruise up there, did you have a mosquito problem?
No, we're in July, but there wasn't no mosquitoes yet. I don't think.
Okay, because I was up there in June, 1 year in Nome, and the mosquitoes were thick. I mean, they get really thick.
Well, so in Ketchikan, we went offshore, so there was no problems there. In Juneau, we went up the tram up to the top of the mountain to go check out the eagle's nest.
Yeah.
We did that, and then in the other one, can't remember the other place we went to. We went off into the city and did all the shops and did all the stuff in there. It was really nice, but I can't remember the name of town now.
So you didn't do any panning then, huh?
No painting for gold.
Oh, okay.
bye, Cindy.
Well, I used to be in a gold club. I still am in the gold club. Have 7 claims to my name. I've done lots of panning for gold.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I hadn't.
It's fun.
Yeah, I imagine it would be. I'd love to do it. I mean, I'm a card carrying gold rush member, but I've never done it.
Yeah, I know the Primarchies up there and some of the people up there because I was up there in Nome.
Okay, Cindy, you have a safe one. If you come back, join back in. Scott will probably still be here at about 4.
No, I've got to go make a few phone calls and put some stuff together, and I want to pack some stuff, and we're getting down to the crunch time. So,
But yeah, so I'm stoked. I'm happy everybody's interested in this cruise because I think it'll be a good cruise. We can get, and here's the other thing, folks, in the chat. We got to come up with a name for this. So we got to come up with some kind of catchy name. What we're going to call this? You know, like
YouTube cruisers.
Homestead, they got the Mid America Meetup. We got to call it something so we can start advertising it.
Family cruise.
Yeah, we just come up with some names and
YouTube cruisers.
yep.
North to Alaska. No.
Maybe that's what we'll do Saturday night. Is we'll do a name
Drop.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Everybody can think about it, and then Saturday night.
So
Mark's
Mark's already got family cruise.
Cruising tubers.
Brenda, we are leaving. We're flying out early Thursday morning. Next Thursday morning. And then we're leaving on the cruise on the Sunday, the 22nd.
Okay, Paul. Thanks for dropping in, Paul. Lazy Brums Cruisers. This is not Jesse's cruise. We're just bringing it up. Oh no, Lazy Brums.
We're only
Organizers of
It has a good little ring to it though. Lazy Brums. Lazy Brums Alaska Meetup.
There you go.
Go away.
Lazy Brums. Oh my God.
Never
Yeah, I
a
think
dull
that kind
moment.
of combines everybody together would be the way to go with that, you know, instead of pinpointing one to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. There's
I
a
don't
million comedians out of work, and these guys are trying to get into the industry.
Sure, why not?
I don't mind being a focal point, for information and that kind of stuff and helping out, but
Oh yeah,
this is not mine. I'm interested in going, and if we can get a good group of people go, that would be awesome.
well that's it. If we can get a good group together, that can save everybody some money,
Right.
that's what I'm up to doing. I don't, it just sickens me to see some of these prices. And
they're
to
not going to
see-
go down.
what's that?
They're not going to go down.
Well, that's why if we lock them in right now,
Yeah.
we're gonna save a lot of we're gonna save a lot of money because we lock in the deal now, but if we can find it goes lower, well then we're gonna get the lower deal.
Right.
Not sure what he's talking about.
Miss Lisa's pain. I know what he's talking about.
Oh. Yeah.
Who's on the bottom left, right? That's going to be Mr. Jerry from Butler Family Farm.
See?
And I'm Little Ridge Farm.
And that's Mark from Little Ridge Farm. And that's Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead. And Scott from Rambling with the Brums.
Now that we're all introduced.
Yeah.
But
I'm
anyways.
getting ready to head to the VA. I'm having my acupuncture done today.
Oh, fun.
Oh, it is. I tell you what, it takes the pain away from my knee like you wouldn't believe.
Mm.
What kind of, are you bone on bone with cartridge going on?
It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
I'm having a knee replacement on May 1st.
Yeah, Lisa had both of hers done. So,
I'm having knee replacement surgery on May 1st. It's already scheduled.
wow.
So,
Okay.
I'd like to try that acupuncture on my lower back.
they put them in your ear. There's 5 in each ear. They stay for 3 days. After 3 days, take it out, and it lasts. Well, it lasted me this last time a week. It usually lasts. The first day you do it is about 3 to 4 days it lasts, and then they said that every time you do it, the more you do it, the longer it lasts.
Okay.
So,
It only gives you pain free for a week.
well, you put them in your. I'm up to a week now. This will be the third time I have it done, and we'll see. It's supposed to last even longer. Each time I do it, it lasts longer.
G'day,
So I
Dave.
can get it where it's at least 2 weeks. That'd be great.
Wow. All right, folks.
And
Y'all start spreading
And
the
they're
word.
gold.
I got to get going. And
The 24 karat gold, so I keep them afterwards because it's cash.
All right. All right, Scott. Well,
Absolutely.
thanks a lot for doing live this morning and inviting us up.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks, Scott.
well, we will see everybody. Jesse goes live 5:00 Central Saturday, and I'll be on after him at 8:00, I think. And maybe spread the word around that we're in talks, possibly getting this rolling, and the more people we can gather, the better deal we're going to get.
Can you imagine we can get 50 couples?
Be awesome.
That would.
The cruise line would love it. The cruise line would
and like
love
I
it.
said-
They have the room because they'll hold up to what 4,000.
Yeah.
Up to 4,000.
Well, depending on who you go with.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got to go and get some stuff done, but I
All
appreciate everybody stopping by, and we will see everybody Saturday.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
All right, later.